What's going on, YouTube? This is UngarToTheMax here. Salute! It is about 7:45 on Friday, March 23rd. Also, in military time, it's 1944, so a little off. But as this video says, this is Cavaliers, Phoenix Suns at Cleveland Cavaliers, first half. Because instead of doing a full game video, I'm going to split it into two halves. So, my apologies that I'm a little bit delayed getting into the first quarter. But anyway, it is quickly 6-0. And Alfred Payton is playing for the Suns now. But this Suns team is completely in rebuild mode. They are not even close to a contender. But Phoenix just hit a three-pointer. So it's 6-3. And we have won the last 6 meetings against the Suns. We're looking for the season series sweep because we just beat them during our 6-game road trip in Phoenix. Which, as I said, during that 6-game road trip, we went 3-3, winning at Denver, losing at both the Clippers and Lakers, and then beating the Suns, losing at Portland, and then winning at Chicago. And then we beat Milwaukee at home, and then on Wednesday, somehow we pulled the Toronto game out of our butts. So we're on a 3-game winning streak now. Ooh, Marquise Chris with the nice lay-in. So I was at the Suns arena a couple of years ago, and it was interesting. First off, I don't understand why the Phoenix Suns and Arizona Coyotes don't share an arena. But anyway, the Suns Jumbotron, like the screens, were outlined by an iPhone. Like, this was the screen, and the outside was like this. It was really weird to me. It was one of the smaller scoreboards I've seen. But the Suns don't have that many championships. Most of the championship banners at Talking Stick Resort Arena were Arizona Rattlers, who are no longer in the Arena Football League. They've moved on to a different league. And then the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA, which the WNBA needs more respect. Cleveland used to have a WNBA team. Detroit used to have a WNBA team. But now that hasn't happened yet. Or now both teams have disappeared. So I do wish the WNBA had more viewers and had more excitement. But it is what it is. In the WNBA, let me look this up here. And that's the benefit of doing a live stream like this on my laptop. There are the Los Angeles Sparks, the Minnesota Lynx, the Phoenix Mercury, New York Liberty, Seattle Storm, Washington Mystics, Chicago Sky, Las Vegas Aces, Indiana Fever, Dallas Wings, Atlanta Dream, and Connecticut Sun. Former WNBA teams include the Houston Comets, the Sacramento Monarchs, Charlotte Sting. Cleveland had a team, the Cleveland Rockers, the Miami Soul, the Portland Fire, and the Orlando Miracle. So I just wanted to touch on that. What is that supposed to mean? Scaring Dagat? Boy. Well, we've doubled up the Phoenix Suns right now. It is 14-7. The Suns have been lethargic the past couple of years. They have not been able to get out of the lottery. When was the last time they made the playoffs? I'm also watching. I'm also watching the Villanova West Virginia game. This March Madness bracket has gone completely busted. Eh, It's looking like the matchup in the championship could be Duke, Michigan, maybe Kansas, Michigan, Villanova, Villanova, Michigan. But I'm thinking it's most likely going to be Villanova, Michigan. That's just my thought. But going back to this NBA game, let's see. When did the Suns last make the playoffs? I think the Suns last made the playoffs when they made the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers in 2009. The Suns make the playoffs in 2010. All right, anyway. So let's go back to this game. Hang on, I have to refresh the screen for a minute. Hopefully. Nope, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. All right, it's back. Never mind. So let's see. Did the Suns make the playoffs in 2010? It is 14-7. Cleveland leads Phoenix. Yes, the Suns did make the playoffs in 2010. What about in 2011? The Suns, let's see. The Phoenix Suns last made the playoffs in 2010. All right. So that's when the Suns last made the playoffs in 2010. Ever since then, it's gone downhill, and it's been pretty bad. So they're showing LeBron right now. He can potentially opt out of his contract at the end of the season. So teams have been buying billboards, encouraging him to stay. Like people in Philadelphia bought 3 billboards here in Cleveland in trying to bring LeBron to Philadelphia. There's when the Cavaliers went to play the Lakers in Los Angeles, there was a billboard trying to encourage LeBron to go to Los Angeles. And now people in Akron have made a billboard to try and keep LeBron in Cleveland. I wonder what's going to happen to those billboards after LeBron decides what he's going to do. But the only way he can become a free agent is if he opts out of his contract, which most likely he will do. So it's 15-7 now, Cavaliers. But here come the Suns. I believe that is Dragon Bender with it. On fouls on LeBron James against Marquise Chriss. Oh, the Suns are only on a brief 2-game road trip. Marquise Chriss just scored, and it's 15-9. Yeah, they're only on a 2-game road trip. It looks like. Yeah, at Orlando. Yep, it's only a 2-game road trip. At the Cavaliers tonight, and then they're at the Orlando Magic tomorrow, and then they go home on Monday to face the Boston Celtics. So it's interesting that they're not playing Chicago or Detroit. Oh, they already went out to the Bucks. What about Let's see. What about when did they go out to the Pacers? Oh, it doesn't even show their whole schedule. Got it. So that's okay. So let's go back to this Villanova West Virginia game, which I was at a Villanova game. So I have a slight bias towards Villanova. I'll admit that. But I'm trying to keep an open mind. Ooh, it's only 24. It's 24-22. Yeah, when I was making my bracket, I did have Villanova winning this game, but in the back of my mind, I was thinking that if anybody could give Villanova problems, it is West Virginia. Primarily because West Virginia and Bob Huggins, what are they known for? Press. That's why they're also known as Press Virginia, because they like to do full court press. Plus, they have one of the best individual defenders in college basketball, I think. Maybe Jabon Carter. What? That was weird. That was weird. Apparently, in pregame, the two teams like walked in between each other to get to their benches. That's weird. Oh, another Villanova turnover. It's 24-22. 8:24 left in the first half. And I'm primarily focusing on Phoenix at the Cavaliers, but when it's in a commercial, I'm gonna go to Villanova and West Virginia, but not every time. Ooh, the Suns have come back a little bit. Actually, it's 15-12. I still can't believe the Cavaliers that we won that game on Wednesday against the Raptors. We had given up 79 points at the half, and yet somehow, some way, we came back and won that game. The Cavaliers actually learned what the figured out. Oh, to win this game, we have to play defense. Oh wow, Phoenix did not play defense on that possession. LeBron got right to the rim. So there's about 5 minutes remaining in this first half. 17-12 Cavaliers. Hang on a minute, I gotta check a text message. Oh, Rodney Hood and Larry Nance Jr. are both back, but Tristan Thompson still isn't. So we're almost back to full health. So the Cavaliers are actually almost back to full health, although Kyle Korver's still not back. But he's got a very good reason. Unfortunately, his 27-year-old brother passed away, so he can take all the time he needs before coming back to the team. I have no problem with it. If he was just stepping away just to step away and have no reason, oh, Derrick Rose. What? Yeah, Derrick Rose did that twice. He disappeared when he was with the Knicks, didn't give a reason why, and he did that with the Cavaliers. So we dealt his blood to, I believe, Sacramento, to Utah or something. It was part of that Rodney Hood, the trade that got us Rodney Hood and George Hill. But anyway, yeah. So Derrick Rose only had one good season, his rookie year when he won the MVP. After that, No, he has not had a good NBA career. But here come the Phoenix Suns, which I understand why they're called the Phoenix Suns. I mean, Phoenix is called the Valley of the Sun. So, Jordan Clarkson, no. How is it only a 2-point game against the team that has the worst record in the NBA? Josh Jackson scores from, I believe he's from Kansas, from the University of Kansas, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, he did play for the Kansas Jayhawks. 21-21 somehow. Yeah, Josh Jackson is from the from University of Kansas, or is it Kansas University? I think it's University of Kansas. Oh, Tyler Eulis. Wait, how is that not a jump ball? That's weird. But anyway, it's interesting because our starting backcourt tonight was Jose Calderon and George Hill. To me, if this would just be my opinion, wow, Phoenix actually took the lead. This is their first lead against the Cavaliers in either game this season. That's sad. But LeBron for three? No. Rebound to Phoenix. But what was I just going to say? Oh, my thoughts on the starting backcourt would be this. I think you start George Hill at the point guard, and then you start Rodney Hood at the two guard. That's just my thought, because Hood is a good defender. So let's say we do face the Warriors in the finals. Rodney Hood could be a good defender against Klay Thompson. And I think having Hood as a starter would allow us to switch. Although Golden State has the weapon to counteract that switch, which is Kevin Durant. Because he took the easy way out and by going to the Warriors after not being able to beat the Warriors in the 2016 Western Conference Finals. But that's just that was his choice, not mine. I would have done something different. I would have stayed in Oklahoma City. But it's not my choice, is it? No. Well, Phoenix's firstly in either game against the Cavaliers quickly vanished. It's 23-23. A minute 13 left. Excuse me. Wait, are they calling that a foul on LeBron? Okay, I see why. It's his second personal. And it looks like Phoenix is going to the free throw line trying to take another lead. And they actually did. 24-23. Marquise Chris at the line, drafted out of the University of Washington. This season, he's averaging about 7 points per game, about 6 rebounds. And he was drafted pretty high, so he should be getting better numbers than what he is. But the Suns are a young team. Maybe in a couple of years they'll be a playoff contender, but for now, they're a bottom feeder. They are a complete and total bottom feeder. So here's something interesting. Larry Nance Jr. is wearing the same jersey number as Larry Nance Sr., and his jersey is retired in the rafters of the Cavaliers. So Alex Len scores from the University of Maryland with a nice dunk, and it's 27-23 Phoenix. What the heck? It's like the Cavaliers are playing down to the Phoenix Suns. which you cannot do. The good teams don't do that. Like, Houston doesn't play down to their competition. And we have about 20 seconds left in the first, about 15 seconds left in the first quarter. 27-23 Phoenix. Let me say that again. At pretty much at the end of the first quarter, it is 27-23 Phoenix. And the Suns outscored the Cavaliers at the end of the quarter 20-8. And the Suns have a record of 19-53. Yet they're winning 27-23 at the end of the first quarter. Can somebody please explain this to me? Because I don't have an explanation. Meanwhile, in the Sweet 16, in the regional semifinal in the East region, it is 30-27 Villanova with about 5 minutes and 5:50 left in the first half. And I've said this before. College basketball should be 4 quarters of 10 minutes, not 2 halves of 20 minutes. In the NIT, in the NIT tournament, they're actually doing that. 4 quarters of 10 minutes. I think, because to me, some of these scores are not even NBA final scores. Like in the Kansas-Texas Tech game at Texas Tech, which I wish Texas Tech had won that game, because I don't particularly like the Kansas Jayhawks. But anyway, West Virginia got him with the press, and no. But West Virginia is fouled, and they will have the chance to tie it. But I believe that the score of that Kansas-Texas Tech game was like 79-73 or something. No, 70. It was 74-72. That is not an NBA score. That's like third quarter, a early third quarter score, maybe late third quarter. That is not an NBA score. I get it that college basketball and the NBA are 2 different games, but I just think, West Virginia is only down 1. Let's go back to Suns Cavaliers. Perfect timing. They're back from commercial break. LeBron only has 9 points and 3 rebounds and 3 assists at the end of the first quarter. Marquise Chris has 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. That's what his stats were at the beginning of the first. Suns are 3 of 8 on 3-pointers so far. Cavaliers 0 of 6. Points off turnovers. Cleveland 8, Phoenix 4. So, not a good start to this game for the Cavaliers. The Suns only have 19 wins. They're shorthanded. We should be dominating. What did we get called for? A technical foul or a defensive 3-second violation? Which is also nope, George Hill was called for a technical foul. So it's 28-23. How the heck are we losing to the Phoenix Suns by 7? Because it's now 30-23. Let me repeat that. The Phoenix Suns, who are 19-23, they don't even have 20 wins on the season, are winning against the defending Eastern Conference champions 30-23 early in the second quarter. Hey, LeBron scored. George Hill. It's 30-25. 30-25. Phoenix is winning. I have no explanation for that. Oh, Tristan Thompson is back. I didn't even realize that. So, we're pretty much a healthy team now, except for Kyle Korver. But Korver can take as much time as he needs. Because, like I said, he's dealing with his brother unfortunately passing away at 27. So Alex Len shooting his second free throw, no good. And it is a 6-point game, 31-25 in favor of the Suns. I have no explanation for that. Hey, it's 31-27, so still, it's early first half, so I'm not giving up hope and saying, oh, the Suns are for sure going to win this game or anything like that. Offensive foul, I believe it was, called on Phoenix now. So it's 31-27. Only a, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, it's only a 4-point game. 28, 29, 30, 31. It's only a 4-point game. So it's not like we're down double digits, which that would be pathetic if we were to be down double digits against a 19-win team. And I am actually going to turn the screen around and let you guys watch the game for a little bit. Enjoy. Okay, just wanted to make sure. See, it's only a 2-point game with about 10 minutes left. So, Steve Nash, I actually did get a chance to see Steve Nash play when I went to a Cavaliers against the Suns, a Cavaliers game against the Suns a few years ago. Oh, I'll be right back. I want to go grab my water bottle. I'm going to let you guys watch the game. All right, and I'm back. Like I said, I just had to go grab my water bottle super quick. $33-29 Phoenix. How? I don't know. I have no explanation for this, but it is what it is. And it's not like it's a unrealistic score that we can't come back from, because we certainly can. It's only 4-point game again. And I'm going to do a quick check-in on the Villanova-West Virginia game, and it's commercial. So back to Cavaliers Suns. But this is still primarily Cavalier Suns at Cavaliers, so I'm not going to change the title to Josh's Sports Vlogs. So it's 33-29. Clarkson's first free throw is up, and it's good. 33-30. 3-point game. Foul. Yeah, foul mood. The second most personal fouls and leads the NBA in disqualifications, technicals, and flagrants. Yes, I'm talking about the Suns. And it's a 2-point game. But that's crazy. And the Suns fired their head coach, so their coach right now is an interim coach. They've just been in a disarray. But Steve Nash is a Hall of Famer for sure. One of the better point guards in the NBA history. Not the best point guard in all of NBA history, because you had guys like John Stockton, Havlicek, and Jason Kidd for that matter. But Nash is definitely one of the better point guards in NBA history. J.R. Smith, last game for Suns on March 13th, he had 14 points, and it's 33-32. So, like I said, this game, I wasn't panicking, even when it was the Suns were up by like 7. So, tie game now. So, like I said, it's not. It wasn't worrisome, even when the Suns had a 6-point lead or something. 33-33 now. Tyler Ulis just traveled to turn the ball over. Ulis from Kentucky. A lot of players that are on the Suns played for Kentucky. You might as well change the name of the Phoenix Suns to the Phoenix Wildcats, because you got Devin Booker, who played for Kentucky, Tyler Ulis, who played for Kentucky. Who else played for Kentucky that's on Phoenix? Devin Booker. The Cavaliers just took the lead. I believe it was Jeff Green. Who else played for Kentucky that's up with the Phoenix Suns now? Devin Booker, Tyler Ulis. Let's see. Phoenix Suns roster. Let's see here. Let me look this up. I don't think Brandon Knight is still with the Suns. Let's see. Does it say what college they went to? No, it does not. Dragan Bender is from Croatia, so not from Kentucky. Devin Booker, Kentucky. Tyson Chandler, Dominguez High School. So not him. Let's see. Oh, Brandon Knight still plays for Phoenix, apparently. Kentucky. Let's see. Jared Dudley, I don't think he played for Phoenix, for Kentucky. Nope, Boston College. Tyler Ulis, Kentucky. Let's see. Who else? Did anybody else play for Kentucky on Phoenix? Alex Len went to Maryland. Josh Jackson went to Kansas. Yeah, so I believe 4 other players went to Kentucky. Ulis, Knight, Booker. 3 of their players went to Phoenix. That played for Phoenix went to Kentucky. So I thought for some reason they had more. It's 39-37 Villanova with 1:49 left in the first half. Villanova's had the easiest path through their bracket so far. And here comes West Virginia looking for the tie or to take the lead. And Jalen Brunson fouls the West Virginia player. And West Virginia is going to the free throw line with a chance to tie. Yeah, like I said, this is primarily a Cavaliers video. But when there's a commercial break, I'm going to the Villanova game a little bit. 38-33, Cavaliers lead the Suns. In college basketball, that might be a halftime score. Here, there's still 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half. I'm talking about some sort of shooting motion. I have no idea who that is talking, but somebody's saying they didn't think they were a really bad shooter. I don't know, but somebody just hit it for 3. I believe that was Kevin Love. It is 41-33, 8-point game now. So it looks like we're starting to exert our dominance at least a little bit. 41-33. Tyler Eulis scores from guess where? Kentucky. Hey, J.R. Smith. And it's a 9-point game. 44-35. Marquise Chris from the University of Washington. The Washington Huskies. But he's called for an offensive foul. Cavaliers ball. Cavaliers are on a 15-2 scoring run right now. Mm. 6 minutes remain in the second quarter now. 44-35, Cavaliers lead the Suns. LeBron, nice pass. J.R. Smith again. And it's a 12-point game now. So it looks like we are starting to exert our dominance at least a little bit. But somehow the Suns we're not up by like 20 on the Suns. I don't know how when the Suns only have 19 wins. But hey, at least the Suns aren't tanking like the Memphis Grizzlies, who got blown out in Charlotte by 21. No. Did I say 21? I meant 31. Oh, nope, I meant 41. Nope, I meant 51. No, I actually meant 61. Yes, the Hornets beat the Grizzlies by 61 points. And yet, for some reason, the Grizzlies, I heard a report that after that game, the Grizzlies were actually celebrating. Why are you celebrating after losing by 61 points? What? That is tanking to the max. They lost the Hornets won that game 140-79. The Grizzlies are 19-53 on the season. But don't give me the excuse that, oh, Memphis didn't have Marc Gasol, Mike Conley. Don't give me that excuse. The Grizzlies are in full tanking mode, in full rebuild mode. They've gotten rid of their whole grind city model. They're trash. They are absolute trash. Just like the Phoenix Suns. They are trash. But not even the Suns will tank that badly. And Jeff Green is going back to the locker room for some reason when there's still 44-41 left in the first half. So something to keep your eye on. Clarkson had 23 points in Phoenix on March 13th. Oh no, we're not totally healthy because Chetty Osman is still not back. So we're nearly healthy. So it's 50-37. So let me give you the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. After tonight's game in Phoenix, they play the Brooklyn Nets on March 25th. They're at Miami on March 27th, at the Charlotte Hornets on March 28th, home to the New Orleans Pelicans on March 30th, home to the Dallas Mavericks on April Fool's Day, April 1st, home to the Toronto Raptors on April 3rd. I will be at that game. Home to the Washington Wizards on April 5th, at the Philadelphia 76ers on April 6th, at the New York Knicks on April 9th, and home to the New York Knicks on April 11th, Fan Appreciation Night. I will be at that game as well. And that's how the Cavaliers close out the rest of the regular season. And it's 44-40, Villanova leading West Virginia with Ooh. It is 44-40. Villanova leads West Virginia. 36.3 seconds left. See, 44-40 would not be a halftime score in the NBA. It was like 79. When I did this live stream on Wednesday between the Raptors and Cavaliers, it was like 79-64, something like that. Not 44-40. Wow, that was not good defense by Villanova. And here's the other thing. The clock is still running, even after West Virginia scored. So it's 44-42 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.3 seconds. Let's go back to Suns Cavaliers. Still commercial. Wow. Carter with a nice pass, and West Virginia trims it to a 2-point game. And Villanova calls a timeout with 3.3 seconds left. Which is interesting. Let's see. All right. So Suns Cavaliers is in commercial right now. 50. Oh, they just came out of commercial. It is 55-37. Hang on. I'm also trying to find a different show as well that I'm going to watch during halftime. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's 3.3 seconds left of Villanova, West Virginia. 3.3 seconds left in the first half. So even, I know this is a Cavaliers video, and that has been the primary focus, but I'm sprinkling in West Virginia against Villanova a little bit. So I'm just going to do these last 3.3 seconds of the first half. And Villanova trying to get an inbound pass, and they do. And it's an air ball. 44-42 at halftime. So it is 44-42 Villanova at the end of the first half. So back to Suns Cavaliers. 55-37, but Alex Len makes it 55-38. God, I haven't been to a Cavaliers game in a while. But I will be going to the Q on Monday. On Monday for WWE Monday Night Raw. So that'll be a lot of fun. I get to see Ronda Rousey, although she won't be making her actual WWE debut until WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. But Ronda Rousey will be there, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Alexa Bliss. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I don't understand something. Why is WrestleMania only being shown? I guess this is turning into more of a sports vlog. But the primary focus is Suns at Cavaliers. So I'm still going to leave it at that. But anyway, why is WrestleMania 34 only being shown on WWE Network? What if I don't want to try and get WWE Network? Why not make WrestleMania a pay-per-view event or put it on national TV? I don't get that. Phoenix is 19-53, but it's 56-41 with about 3 minutes left in the first half. So it should be interesting. 58-41. Nope, I'm not doing that. 2:55 left in the first half. 58-41. But wow, Phoenix clung to that one. You could build a brick with You could start building a house with that brick. Here's Phoenix, another brick. That adds. There's the start of my second wall. Marquise Chris follows up another brick with a dunk, and it's 58-43. 15-point game now. Another brick for the Cavaliers. It adds to my brick house. 58-43. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first half. The Cavaliers actually have a different PA announcer because the old one, I don't remember his name, ended up moving to Brooklyn. What is the Brooklyn Nets PA announcer name anyway? Brooklyn Nets PA announcer. What's his name? Because he used to be the Cavaliers PA announcer. So let me look this up. I think his name's Olivier Cedra. Not only was he the PA announcer for the Cavaliers, but he was one of the in-game voices for Monsters games. So at the start of the game, he would go, "Are you ready for some hockey?" Now, so wow, Dudley pretty much took out Ricky Rubio because they thought he stepped over Marquise Chris. And then a whole fight broke out. Wow. $25,000 fines. Both players were ejected. That was about last month. That was the third time last month that Rubio was the subject. So it's 58-43 with about 2 minutes left in the first half. Oh, so Jeff Green doesn't have an injury. It's just that he's ill. So he's doubtful to return. So another injury goes on the list. And it's about 2 minutes left. And as I said, I'm doing a first half Suns at Cavaliers video and then a second half Suns at Cavaliers video. So, how is that not a foul? Rodney Hood for three. No. And here comes Phoenix. 1:30 left in the first half. So I will be doing videos at WWE, but I might not post them on the channel right away. I might wait a little bit. We'll see. Larry Nance? No. Nope, that was Kevin Love, not Larry Nance. My bad. About 1:10 left in the first half now. 58-45. 13-point game. I'm surprised we're not winning this game by 22. But I don't think I still can't believe the Grizzlies lost by 61. That is tanking at its finest. 140-79 the Grizzlies lost. That's pathetic. 54.5 seconds left. Excuse me. Kevin Love to the free throw line now. He had 23 points against the Raptors and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. And it's 59-45, 14-point game now. So, hey, the Blue Jackets go for their 11th straight win tomorrow against the St. Louis Blues beginning at 6:30. I might do a live stream of that game, so be on the lookout for that. I only did the first period yesterday because I had somewhere to be. But I might be able to do all 3 periods tomorrow. We'll see. I might not. It depends on what I'm doing. Marquise Chris, and he's going to the free throw line again. He's been getting to the free throw line a lot tonight. We got to stop fouling him. Just try and put some good defensive pressure on him without fouling, which can be challenging. I'll admit that. Tuesday against the Pistons, Marquise Chris had 10 points. Well, yeah, they need to. That's all they can do at this point. Get a look at their younger players. Tyson Chandler hasn't even played yet. I don't think he even started. The Suns might as well just release him and let him go to another contender where he has a chance to win a second championship because he won a championship with the Mavericks in 2011. I'm surprised the Mavericks didn't try and keep a majority of that team because they might have been able to win a second championship. I don't know. Larry Nance Jr. with the follow-up dunk, and it's 62-45. About about 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it. At halftime, the score: the Cavaliers 62, Suns 45. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, punch that like button like a UFC fighter and punch that subscribe button. But for now, this is UngarToTheMax signing off. Salute, go Cavs, and go Jackets. See you in the second half.